So I'm going to go over the role of the PL in this video. So the PL is responsible for what the platoon does or fails to do ultimately. So the first part I'm going to go over is the garrison environment if you're assigned as PL for garrison. Now this is a pretty chill job if you do everything right. You're not going to do too much during garrison. The PSG is who will do most of the work. But with garrison, the PL is basically going to come up with a timeline on what your platoon is going to be doing, mainly figuring out lesson plans and rehearsals during CTO time, which stands for Commander's Training Objective Time. You'll also hear people say CTO time stands for Cadet Time Off or Commander's Time Off, but in reality, it stands for Commander's Training Objective. But anyways, you're going to come up as a PL, you're going to come up with what lesson plans to do, such as coming up with team SOPs or learning tactics, things like that. And also you got to figure out logistics, like which chow hall you need to take your platoon to, because there's 2 at Fort Knox, how many MREs you need, just basically administration, like logistics and administration stuff. And then also you're going to be bringing in your PSGs and your squad leaders for briefs. So you'll tell them like, hey, I need you to come meet me after this time. I'm going to let you know exactly what is going to happen, what I need you to do, what I need you to disseminate to the squads. So for example, let's say you have a 6-mile ruck the next morning and you're assigned as PL. You're going to tell all your squad leaders, hey, I need you guys to wake up your platoons at this time, get them to have all of this equipment, make sure they're filled up on water, etc., etc. So that's what the PL will do, and the PSG will basically do everything that the PL requested. Now in the field, this is where you're going to be doing more work as a platoon leader compared to garrison. So in the field, the platoon leader is going to get the company op ord and receive the mission from them, and then issue out a warning order to all of the platoon by using the squad leaders to disseminate the information. The platoon leader is also going to be creating the op ord so that the entire platoon knows what the mission is going to be about. The platoon leader will also assign and delegate tasks, such as building a terrain model, assigning someone to be point man, assigning someone to be a forward observer, assigning someone to fill out a TT LODAC, assigning the PSG to fill out the sustainment or logistics portion of like an op ord. So the PL is going to basically delegate a lot of this stuff. Number 4, the PL is going to conduct a leader's recon. So he's going to bring all of the important people, such as squad leaders, the point man, the RTO, to go recon and scout the area so they know exactly what the terrain looks like, where to place all of their elements. The PL is also going to be ordering the squads and ordering the platoon where to go because he's the commander at the end of the day. And then the PL will most of the time be behind the assault elements to control the main effort. So as a PL, you want to be where the most important part of the battlefield is at in order to ensure mission success, right? So if the assault elements are the most important parts to make this mission successful, the PL is going to be right behind them, directing them how to maneuver and attack. And then lastly, the PL is also going to be giving sit reps to HQ very frequently whenever something significant has happened. So if they're leaving the ORP or the patrol base, they would give HQ a sit rep that they reached the rally point and they just left the ORP. Or if they have casualties, they're going to do a sit rep that they have X amount of casualties or they have this amount of EPW. So they're going to give constant situational reports to HQ. And another thing is if the PL needs more time or needs some other assets from HQ, he's going to utilize the RTO to call and try to receive more assets. So that's basically what the PL will do in both field and garrison environments at CST.